Well, despite the economic slowdown the coronavirus pandemic has had on many businesses, there are several forging ahead with building plans in our area.
Joy is joining us now with an update on some of the big projects in San Marco that we've been following. Joy?
Kent, Mary, one of those big ones is that Publix supermarket people have been talking about for a decade. It is now a definite with news that a lease has finally been signed.
San Marco definitely needs a Publix.
We stopped Keshonda Brown and others on the streets of San Marco sharing the news that Publix has finally signed a lease with the property developer Regency Centers to build a new supermarket in the area at the corner of Atlantic Boulevard and Hendricks Avenue. A general contractor will likely be selected by next month with plans to have the building shell ready in the summer of 2022, taking a little longer because plans involve structured parking.
I would be concerned if I lived in this area about the traffic and the congestion because it's already pretty bad right here.
Kathy Allman's friend owns a store in San Marco, but other passersby said small area businesses as well as residents should benefit from the new build.
Because we need a grocery store close by rather than having to run all the way up to University or around down Atlantic.
I think it's going to bring, if you have a grocery store there, so more people are going to be more involved with the area, so they'll be more likely to come do a little bit of shopping over here after.
Also discussed at Wednesday's San Marco Merchants Association meeting, the Park Place at San Marco Apartments. The developers say they're now also working with Regency Centers and will submit their architectural plans to the city next month. The developers plan to break ground in the second quarter of next year on property owned by South Jacksonville Presbyterian Church, though the project hasn't sat well with some neighborhood residents not happy with the height and size of the building. And the old Square One building in the middle of San Marco Square, Tony Slayman and Slayman Properties, which bought the building last year, says it could share the 8,000 square foot property with several other tenants. And while it has completed some exterior improvements to the structure, the company has no intention of advancing with major plans until all the space is leased. For more information about these project updates, you can watch the San Marco Merchants Association meeting in its entirety on the group's Facebook page.